Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm continuing my makeup collection and declutter series, and today I am tackling eyeshadow primers, face primers, and setting sprays. I feel like this one should be a rather quick video compared to some of my other ones. So let's just get started. I only have 4 eye primers. I've got 2 of the NYX glitter glues. I use this pretty much every time I do my makeup because I use this under any shimmer that I use. So I'm keeping both of those. I like to have a backup. Then I have 2 eye primers. The Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the original, and this one by Elizabeth Mott. It's called Thank Me Later Eyeshadow Primer. I haven't tried the Urban Decay one yet. I bought it because I wanted to have a backup eyeshadow primer for when this one dies. I mean, you use so little that this will probably last me quite a while, but can you see how like squishy, there's like barely anything in there anymore. I'm not really a huge fan of this eyeshadow primer. It's too sticky for my preferences. Yeah, it's too sticky for me. I am going to keep it around because I can get use out of it, and I only have one other eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to use this until it's done, and then I'll just get rid of it. It's not something I hate, and I'm kind of trying not to do that with the rest of my makeup because I have so many other options. But with this, because I only have one other option currently, and this is just more like, you know, it's my backup, it's what I'm going to move on to when this is done. I'm going to keep trucking away with this. So I'm going to keep all of my eye primers. There's only 4. So those are going to stay. Let's do face primers next. There's a lot. I have these in my face primer category. I'm not really sure that's like the most appropriate category for them, but that's where they are. These like dropper style things. I've got a few more in here. So I've got this e.l.f. Retro Paradise Primer Glow Oil. I guess it's a primer oil. This is going to go in my maybe pile because I haven't actually tried that out yet. I haven't tried out any of these 4th Ray Beauty face milks. I'm not really sure if these should go in my primer category or if they should be in my like skincare. I really don't know because I haven't used them before, so I'm just really not sure like what would be the most appropriate category for them. If you guys have tried these face milks, let me know how you use them. If you use them more as like a serum type of deal with your skincare, or if you use them as a primer, let me know. But those are going to go in my maybe pile so I can try and figure out how I prefer to use them. I have this one too. This is the Strawberry Seed Oil. I'm going to put this in my maybe pile also. And then the e.l.f. Hydrating Booster Drops. Again, in my maybe. Just because I don't really have a specific way. Like, I know I like to use those. So, those need to go in my maybe. This one I'm keeping for sure. This is the one I'm currently working on using up. It's almost done. It's like down to here now. This is the Hard Candy Sheer and Dehydrating Primer Mist. I actually really enjoy this, so I am happy to continue using this until it's used up. And then I have a mini of it as well, so I will be keeping both of those. I'm going to be getting rid of this Sheer Envy Pore Defense Primer Serum. It's just really old, and I just don't like, it doesn't do anything special really. I don't know. I think, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm going to put this in my maybe. It's going to go in my maybe. There's going to be, if you watched my last video, should have been my like foundations and powders and concealers. If you watched that one, you may have seen that the majority of my foundations ended up in my maybe pile. That's probably going to be the same situation with my primers, because I have accumulated so many primers and I have not actually used most of them. So that's great. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I am keeping this. I really like it. Have not used it enough, but I know I like it, so I'm keeping it. Let's see. I am keeping this Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I like it as a primer, but also this works really well to reconstitute your ColourPop Super Shock shadows. If you scrape, like if you have a Super Shock shadow that's drying out, I don't know how it would work with the mattes. I haven't tried it with any of the mattes, but if you scoop out the Super Shock shadow and you mix in a couple small squirts of this, it basically rehydrates it. So, because this is, I don't know what the exact ingredient is, but basically the stuff that makes this the way it is the same type of ingredient that they use in Super Shock shadows to make them the consistency they are, so this works. And it's definitely better than any of the other tips that I've seen where you like mix it with oils and stuff like that, or you like take your finger and dip it in oil and like rub it on the top. Those didn't work for me. This worked. So nice tip, but I'm keeping it. Let us see. Why do I have a face oil in here? Like, this is not even like a primer. This is a straight face oil. Don't know why this is in here. I'm gonna take this out. This is the LMS Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer, and this is a very pretty. It's basically a hydrating glowy primer, and I'm keeping that. I have this Hard Candy Sheer Glow All the Way Soft Glow Illuminator, but I was using it as a like glowy primer. But it's basically a kind of like subtle face highlight, but I was using it as a primer. I'm gonna put this in my maybe pile because I haven't used it in a long time, so I don't really I remember liking it, but I need to use it again to really see how I feel about it. I'm starting to think that everything else in here is gonna be in the maybe pile. No, this one I can get rid of. I don't need a green color correcting primer. I just don't. I do have some redness, but it's nothing that foundation and concealer, like not even like a lot of it, it's nothing that like one layer of foundation and concealer can't fix, so I don't need this. So this is going away. Actually, I'm gonna pass along this one too. This one's very old. I liked it. It was a glowy, it's separating now, a glowy face primer, like very glowy. But actually I feel like I really want to keep this because it's beautiful and I love it. I don't know what it is about primers. I just love them so much, apparently. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna keep this. And then literally all the rest of these are gonna go in my maybe pile, which is just, I know it's insane, but a lot of these I haven't tried out or I've used them once, so I don't know enough about them to know, like, I don't want to get rid of it if it's like gonna end up being really good. Do you know what I mean? So These are all gonna go in the maybe pile. That's crazy. But, you know, that's what's happening. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I'll show you guys what the maybe pile is in a minute. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, 25. Now let me go over all these other ones I haven't shown you yet. This is the Rhodial Soft Focus Glow Drops. The Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer. Wet n Wild Primer Serum. The Wet n Wild Pumpkin Seed Extract Primer Serum. No Poreblem Priming Water. Milani SPF BFF SPF 30 Primer. Milani Chill Out Soothing Primer. e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. Ulta Poreless Face Primer. In Studio Hydrating Primer. Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Power Primer. Hard Candy Sheer Envy Blur Primer. Hard Candy Longwear Primer. Hard Candy Perfecting Primer. And Hard Candy Mattifying Primer. Actually, you know what? I don't need a mattifying primer, so I'm just gonna pass this one along. The rest of them I would really like to try out though. So how many did I say that was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24 primers. I've got 5 months to try 24 primers. That means I'm going to need to try about 5 primers a month. I really need to get on doing my makeup a lot more often. But we've got 6 that I'm keeping for sure. The e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Elemis Superfood. Both of my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer Mists. And my L'Oreal Magic Lumi. So, okay. I'm gonna move these to my maybe bag right now. It's crazy. I'm a crazy person. Alright, now we're going to move on to setting sprays and face sprays. I just keep them all in the same area. Actually, let me put them down like this so you guys can actually see them. Okay. Alright. For sure, I'm keeping my Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray. Not getting rid of that bad boy. My Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist by e.l.f. I'm going to put that in the maybe pile because I haven't tried it out yet. Set and Refresh Mist. This is the Morphe Jeffree Star one. I'm keeping that. I'm also keeping this Hard Candy Longwear Sheer Envy Setting Spray because I'm almost done with it and I like it just fine. So I'm going to hold on to it. I am keeping my Mario Badescu facial spray. This is not really a setting spray. It's kind of more like a refresher type of thing for me personally. So I am going to keep that because it's really, I don't know. I guess it's not. I'm going to put this in my maybe pile. This is the Bolero Hydrating Facial Mist in the scent Watermelon and Aloe. I would like to try that out. I actually haven't tried it yet. This is the Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. I am keeping that. I like to keep things dewy. The Hard Candy Sheer Envy Setting Spray Glow. I haven't tried this one out yet. It's still in the plastic. That's going to go in the maybe. This one is a Fairy Mist setting spray. This is shimmery. This is a shimmery setting spray. And I'm a sucker for shimmer, and I figured even if I don't use it on my face, I can like spray it on my body and have like shimmer all over my body. Like, I'm the type of person, I want to look like a dang fairy all the time. I just want to be glittery everywhere all the time. Is that too much to ask? I don't know. But this is by Smoke and Mirrors. Did I say that? And this is in the shade Silver. It's really not silver. It's more of like a multi-chrome kind of rainbowy situation. Do you see? It's almost like bluey and purpley kind of reflex. That's gonna go in my maybe because I would like to excuse me, give that some more use, figure out how I like using it, because so far I haven't actually used it on my face. I haven't been brave enough, but yeah. Let me see how these smell. I'm going to pass along this Mandarin and Mint face mist just because I know it's not going to be a scent. It's not really a scent that I love, and it's definitely not going to be a scent that I love on my face. So I'm going to pass that along. And then this one is Cucumber and Aloe. This actually smells really refreshing. I'm going to put this in my maybe pile to try that out. I actually haven't tried it yet because I'm a crazy person who just hoards things, clearly. So for sure I'm keeping 5 setting sprays and like facial mist things. So my Smashbox Photo Finish, my Morphe Jeffree Star setting spray, Hard Candy Longwear setting spray, Mario Badescu, and Milani Make It Dewy. So those 3 are staying for surezies. In my maybe pile, I've got 5. I am pretty sure I will end up keeping these 2. Those will probably most likely be staying. The other 3 are, you know, anyone's guess. So we will see how those go. And then I am getting rid of 3 things in this drawer. 2 primers, 2 Hard Candy primers, and this Mandarin Mint face mist. I actually don't know the brand of this. It doesn't say. So those 3 are going. And then I've got a face oil that really should not have been in here. It should have been in my skincare. So that's fantastic. I'm going to put these in my maybe bag. And then this is what we're left with in this drawer, which is just, this drawer wasn't crazy to begin with, except for like that side wasn't that bad. I guess I had too many mists. I don't know. It looks better. It looks much better. Yeah. It was looking a little cray-cray before, but there we go. One more drawer down. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye.